And the Atlanta Braves. The Twins are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and
leading
more
off tonight for Minnesota,
he eats up a lot of innings.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll get started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
That is third.
Man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Way outside. 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. He's able to find the knockout there.
Now in the box, Alex K. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Strike taken up in the zone. Fried, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Right.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. There are certain things that jump out to you and say, this guy's having a great season. Not a good one, but a great one. I look at the runs scored, and he's already scored over 100 runs this season. That's a great season. Only a handful of guys can put up numbers like that each year.
Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Digging in now, Max Kepler entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, and right up there amongst the league leaders in batting average, too.
1-0 the count. 2 out, bases loaded. Bullet back up the middle. Waters is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So a bit of a rocky start there. Ace Medina, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid.
The second baseman.
Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hard on the ground toward short. Polanco gloves it and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 11 home runs and 51 runs batted in. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Freeman. I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. Look at his stats. He's got almost 100 runs batted in. Obviously, he's having a nice year in that category. You know, anytime you get near 100 or to 100, that's a big season, no matter who you are. He'll look to add to his total in this one today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off for the Twins.
Here's Miguelson.
The first
he had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. The windup and the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's really turned it on last 10 games, hitting well above 300 in that stretch, so he's doing all he can do right now.
Yeah, he's on fire, Dan. Everything is lining up for him to make a late surge at this batting crown. Don't try and do too much. He's been swinging the bat nice. Don't come outside of what you've been doing. Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
0-1 pitch on its way. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waters is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way.
Hey,
let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed.
The center fielder, number 25.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he swings and hits a laser to right. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. The next to bat for Atlanta, number 13. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
The left fielder,
first
number
pitch coming.
13.
Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Struck him out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Eddie Rosario. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In now, Drew Waters. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Medina, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Line drive, snagged on a short hit, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. He's set and the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knock. He's got a hitting streak going right now. He's certainly cognizant of that, guys. He needs a knock right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Garver, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. they've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. He is looked at for the first strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Line drive to center field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now batting, left fielder.
The number 4
Alex
Minnesota hitter,
K.
Alex K. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Still even at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter
Now
off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Ready on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. Stepping up now, Joey Rickard as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Joey.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Rickard.
And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right
Batting
now, but
nuts.
that's what happens
The
when
catcher.
you don't get a chance to see
Matt.
a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the
Now
best
batting,
switch hitters
second
of all
baseman,
time. Work on his
Ozzie.
craft under the tunnel. It's not
Albies.
easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Ozzie Albies comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping into the box,
Shortstop.
Dansby Swanson.
Dansby.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count, 3 and 2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do
The batter,
anything
number
you can
2.
to jumpstart
Second
your offense.
baseman.
With the speed of this
Louis.
guy on first, don't be
Area.
surprised if he gets the green light here.
So striding forward now, Luis Arias. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Lewis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Buxton's able to lay off there, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota,
the next twin up, Mitch Garver. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Slap hard the opposite way, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but
Now
out number one.
Number 13.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eddie
Plate now is the
Rosario.
designated hitter, Eddie Rosario. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off for Minnesota.
All right, thanks,
the left
Heidi.
fielder, Alex K.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 13 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter,
Now to the plate, Brent
Rucker.
Rucker. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So 2 are gone in the
Max
Twins half of the
Kepler.
5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 is offered out and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. Halfway home still. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today. As far too often, they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
In the dirt here. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Pitch popped up. Polanco is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Joey.
Stepping in, Joey Ricker to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Waters, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline. And he is in there. So definite problem down that last play. Catcher, hit the first baseman for the error.
Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Now that's popped up. Lewis in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Lewis trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 2. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Miguel.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
2 strikes.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2 and 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Digging in once again, Luis Arias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll snap one over the first. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Lewis stands at first with 1 out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And there he goes towards second. Popped up. Camargo over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the lead leaderboard for team ERA.
Ready.
And you can see that this still leads the AL in that category. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled off. And he got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, number 13, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
To 1-2 now. Hit softly down the line at first.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Again, a 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at SunTrust Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Byron Buxton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1 home is well placed down and away for a strike. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He said this coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Waters will get there, and he puts it away. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 12.
Striding in, Drew Waters. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That was a big strikeout.
Now batting.
The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless.
Ladies
Mike
and gentlemen,
Foltynewicz
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching
start
for
the
Braves,
8th.
number 26, Mike. Ball done. Kevin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Kay.
Leading off to the
his
twin.
last at bat.
The left
Starting to
fielder,
run out of time.
Alex
They haven't been able to score
Kay.
any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into
The
5.5
batter, number 5.
hole. That's the Tony
Designated
Gwynn
hitter.
spot.
Brent Rucker.
Digging in, Brent Rucker. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rickard's on his horse, and no one will track it down. Count still full, 3-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much
Now
less,
batting,
I can tell you
right
that.
fielder,
First and second,
Max
no out, and the guy on the
Kepler.
bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Number 22.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 on its way.
Outside.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Slow roller out to short. Swanson scoops it up. The tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The third baseman.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1 to him now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Full count now, 3-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Into the box now, Luis Arias. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Number 13 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A run for the Twins, and George Springer will seize the potential tying run.
Number 4, George Springer.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 276 the average coming in for him. 33 home runs and 88 runs batted in. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now
so stepping in,
the second baseman.
He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting
the batter number 7
are way worse.
Shortstop, Dansby.
So striding in, Dansby Swanson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here he comes on 2-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. K has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound.
Now pitching for
and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 13.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, number 13. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Changeup called strike 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is gonna be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short, as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Ladies
number
and gentlemen,
28 is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
For the Braves. Now catching
at the plate,
number
Byron
28.
Buxton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Leading off for Minnesota, the center fielder, Byron.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Hot shot on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first to the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter,
into the box, Jorge Polanco, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. In there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Right side. Freeman's got it. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. Now batting. Standing in, Mitch Garver. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line drive to left. See you later. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Your
Chris
attention, please.
Nunn takes over now with
Now
2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 37, Chris Nunn.
Stepping in now, Alex Cave, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
This is line to left, but this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Next will be the designated hitter, Eddie Rosario.
Leading up
and
for the
what's
Braves,
gone wrong for this
the
lineup
designated
today?
hitter,
They're only 3 outs
Eddie
away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Buxton is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The center fielder,
Twins
number
are into
12.
their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The batter,
well executed,
the third baseman
on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Final strike for the Braves. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing,
the final line
no
score for our ball game
streak
tonight
is going to end
for the victorious
soon.
Twins.
They're just playing
2
great
runs,
baseball.
6 hits,
This evening's
1
game
error.
finishes
They left 12
2-0
men
the
on
final
base.
score. Minnesota win game number 140.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours
most in
and
the league.
28 minutes.
Ace Medina wins for a league best
Tonight's paid
28th
attendance
time,
at Sun
picking
Trust
up
Park,
11 strikeouts along the way.
41,084.
Miguel Castro
The Braves
gets a
thank you
4-out
for your
save.
continued
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the